Oh yeah, we back at you again, y'all guys. We non-stop at you. We miss you for the morning class because we had to straighten out some business, but we're gonna get with you now for the evening class, and we got that night class coming. We had made a decision on what tape we're gonna drop tonight. We was gonna do the last name tape. We're getting a lot of people coming on that flat Earth theory tape. A lot of people coming with the flat Earth saying they still using caveman teaching, talking about the world is flat. But like we say, if you gain all the perspectives, you'll probably come to the conclusion that the world is flat and it's round. I say you'll come to that conclusion. It's flat and it's round. We both right. How about that? Can we work off of that? The earth is flat and the earth is round. We're gonna give them time to get in the building. We might do 2 back to back here. This is more like a comedy show right here, though. You wouldn't believe what I've seen. This is more like a comedy. Right? We was gonna do this on. Hey, we might start doing the Saturday night comedy show, Young Elder comedy show on Saturday nights. The Young Elder comedy show. So it's right here like that. I did another tape called "You Gotta Be Kidding Me." That's like a comedy show kind of type thing. So this is more like a comedy show. I see they flagging all my tapes now when they open up. You wouldn't believe what I seen. You wouldn't believe what I seen. Get them in the building. Tell them Young Elder Live. I'm getting the chat loaded up right now. We non-stop at you, Young Elder gang. We ain't letting up on you. They didn't want us to do another show, so we did another show. They didn't want us to do another show, so we did another show. You know what I'm saying? We in the building. All right, let me get the thumbnail loaded up. See who all in the building, man. You wouldn't believe what I seen. They didn't want us to do another. Hey, Rob, some people might be on their lunch break. Some people might be at the crib because it's Friday, and some people ain't got no job. So we about to get you high today. We about to get you high today. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got no job. It's Friday. You wouldn't believe what I seen. I seen a lot. One of the things I seen is shade shifting reptilians. When I was a little boy, about around 10 or 11, we lived in this apartment complex, and we stayed downstairs. And there was another family that stayed above us. And the guy that lived there was my homeboy. He was about around the same age as me. And one weekend, which was on a Saturday, we went. My homeboy came down to asked me that I want to go swimming with him because we had a swimming pool in the apartments. So I went swimming with him. Right? There wasn't no lifeguards at this pool. So while we were swimming, he said he enticed me to go to the deep end, and then I went to the deep end with him, and then he jumped on my back and my neck like he was trying to drown me. And as I was going down and pushing, it was like 7, 8 feet. I'm pushing off the ground, jumping up. When I get back up to get some breath, I look up. I'm looking up at him, telling him to get off me, and his face is shade shifting to a reptilian. His face is shade shifting to a reptilian. So as I was almost about to drown and I was coming up, something just hit him like a gust of wind, hit him and knocked him off my shoulders in the pool. And I was able to come up, then jump and grab the side of the pool and then get out. And I was mad at my homeboy. I was like, man, you tried to drown me, man. but his face was shade shifting. So I went home. All right, so I was mad. I ain't come back outside the whole day, right? So the next day, I went out to go confront my homeboy about him trying to drown me. When I went up there, this on a Sunday, and I knocked on the door. His mama came to the door. She was like, I was like, hey, it's such and such here. She was like, he been gone over his dad's house the whole weekend. Like, his dad picked him up Friday at school, and he ain't gonna bring him back till later on this evening. And I was like, damn, so the dude's gone the whole weekend. So who was it that came to get me to go swimming with him yesterday? It was Jose Shifting Reptilian trying to get rid of him. One time they jumped inside of my car and grabbed my steering wheel to try to make me run head on with a diesel truck. And the car got hit with a gust of wind again. When they tried to make me run in front of the diesel truck, a gust of wind hit the car, spun it around to the other side of the interstate. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, this shit is real. A lot of you people might have stories about different things you might have encountered, because you might be a significant reincarnate and these beings try to get rid of you, right? These beings tried to get rid of you. So that's one incident, and another incident where when I was driving home from work one day, and the reptilian jumped in the car and grabbed the steering wheel, and I was wrestling with this damn thing for the steering wheel. So it's a deep level of this shit going on, man. Rob, if you're in the building, hit that like, hit that subscribe button if you want to show us some love. We're gonna post the Cash App in the link. Don't do the super chat. This is that evening class. We miss you for the morning class, man. I like those morning classes though. I'll be fresh in the morning, but Hakeem was up, and he wanted me to get him buttered up stuff, get him back laid down. He got up early today, so he's asleep right now. But he might be getting up here soon. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make his entrance onto the show. What else have I seen? Man, I seen people get robbed. I seen people get stabbed. I seen a whole bunch of people get shot. Seeing somebody get shot is messed up. Seeing somebody get stabbed is really messed up. Stabbed is like, for me, is seeing somebody get stabbed is worse than getting shot to me. Especially when getting stabbed with something big, I seen people get hit with poles. I seen people get hit with bats. Golf court. I know there's a lot of violent stuff, but this is what I've seen, and you gotta imagine how this affected my brain, how stuff affects your brain. You have different grooves in your brain, and every time you get a new experience, you create another groove in your brain. That's why all the grooves, if you see a baby's brain, it don't got that many grooves. But if you see a grown-up's brain, it has more grooves. Why? Because the grown-up has more experience in different things, different avenues. I've seen people get hustled. I've seen people get scammed. I've seen people, I've seen people, like, I seen a dude it's a dude that's in my city that walk around with a steering wheel. He driving a car. He just got a steering wheel. He just got a steering wheel, a Cadillac steering wheel, and he driving it around like it's a real car. He pull up at the store, he bag in with just the steering wheel. Right, he bag in with just the steering wheel. He park his car, he get out, he had like he getting out, and he go in the store, get him some beer or whatever, get back in his car, pick up his steering wheel, and like he driving around. And my daddy said when he seen that, he said, I know that guy getting a check. Because a lot of black people do stuff for checks. I seen black people do all kind of shit, get a check from the government for disability. I saw people fake like they in a wheelchair. I saw people wear one of them braces around their neck. Wear them braces around their neck, and their neck be perfect. They wear that brace around their neck so they can get paid for the government. I had a wreck with a woman and barely grazed her. I'm talking about barely grazed her. It wasn't even the car. None of the cars was even messed up. And they when I got my insurance, report. It said that they paid them out. They said their back was broke, their neck was broke, their eyeballs popped out, their arm was dislocated. They said all this so they can get some money from the insurance company. When they found out I had State Farm, they said their arm was broke, their leg broke. I was like, man, I barely even touched it. I showed them the pictures for the damage. It wasn't even no damage. But these people got $12,000 from the insurance company because they saying that they neck and they back was broke. That's how black people do other black people. Are Nubians, Moors, for people don't like the word black, right? We ain't black, right? We really ain't black. I'm just saying this, shit is funny, man. Shit is funny. How you come up with $12,000 on your neck and your back, and you barely even got grades? This type of shit. Shout out Sunrise in the building, man. You barely even got grades. Black people take advantage of other black people. Or Nubians Nubians need to stop taking advantage of other Nubians, man. Taking advantage of your own people. Since class grandson, you talking about Lucky. Yeah, I've been trying to get in touch with Lucky. You know what I'm saying? If I get in touch with him, I'm gonna try to get him on the show. And when you hear him talk, he got like a little way he talk. It's like you'll know that he a Dewani the way when you hear him talk. The dude like 100 and some years old, man, and he still look young. He still look young, bro. He look like a Dewani though. He hairy like a Dewani. All that, But he don't got no hair on his face. His face is smooth, but he got a mole on his face, and his face is like wrinkled. It's wrinkled, but it's smooth, like a baby face. But he got the hair like the Dewanis, and he's short, and he real smart with electronics. He the coldest I ever seen. I had a phone from Lucky that I was using for 3 years, and they never paid a bill on it. A Nextel phone. He put some kind of bubble gum wrap in the back of it, man, and did some kind of wire on it, and then put it back together. And then I was talking on that joint for a long time. Hey, that phone probably still work right now because I got scared of the phone because I had it for so long, and then my cousin came to me. He was high one day, and he said, "Hey man, if you got that phone, the Fed's gonna be looking for that phone because how you ain't paying no bill on it." So I got scared of the phone and sold it to my homeboy. I got scared of the phone because I was like, man, so Lucky might be because I know the people watching Lucky because he an extracurricular. See, the extracurriculars here living amongst us, just like in Man in the Black. The Man in Black series. Watch the Man in Black series. See how they got mailmans, the people that's hiding in restaurants, newsstands and shit, hot dog stands. The extracurriculars always have little odd-end jobs like that if they ain't working in like the high ranking, most of the good ones they hide out, like in like low level places. But like most of the bad ones, they in like the industry. They hide in the industry or hiding in the NFL or hiding in Hollywood. I'm telling you, man. A lot of extracurriculars here. A lot of hybrids is here. Right here in America. And I done seen them. I seen Ashtar Command trying to spy on me one day. I seen Ashtar Command trying to spy. And then I was telepathically communicating with them. I was telepathically communicating with these people, and I was telling them that I know who y'all are. Y'all Ashtar Command, and y'all here watching, posing as humans. They look just like humans, though. You can't really tell unless you know what to look for. They got a different type of skin. They skin a little different. The Ashtar Command, they skin a little different from regular humans. It's more of a like this new doll type texture, soft doll type texture. Okay, what about thinking about the ginger situation, trade poison with? Oh yeah. My wife. Hey, you know what, man? It's funny that you asked that, little nine, because my wife was telling me to do a show on it. They telling me they trying to hold that lady over there, you know, that basketball player for trying to smoke her some vapes. It's all hype, man. It's all hype. That chick over there eating steak and shrimp right now, probably with Vlad pudding. It's all hype. It's theatrics to me. It's all theater, man. To me, you know. What you mean? Like you want me to explain more on what? Explain more on what? How do I explain Nubians not having melanin? I mean, there's other names for melanin. That's what they termed it. Some people refer to it as liquid carbon. Some people refer to it. I refer to it as liquid sunlight. Liquid sunlight. I don't call it melanin. It says, well, what we may they take ASAP on it. On the you talking about on the Russian thing with the chick, right? My wife said I should do a tape on it. Usually when I listen to her, it do good. Jake Paul. What about Jake Paul? They Neanderthal, man. Them guys Neanderthal. Who came up on a hustle. They find certain sorry black dudes that never fought before and fight them. See, when they got in there with Mayweather, you saw what happened. When they got in there with greatness, you saw what happened. You saw what happened when you get in the ring with greatness. You know what I'm saying? The gods. You see what's happened when you get in the ring with the gods. Mayweather, one of the gods. You know, the old positive, the old negative blood type. Then he was trained by his father. You know. So I'll tell you, if your father square business, we need to tape on this. Yeah, man, they ain't no real big situation to me, man. Chick tried to smuggle some vapes. They arrest her. Now they won't let her go because America holding all the sanctions on them. Sound like all just run me. They're trying to send us around the corner. We got to look at whatever else they doing. Let's look at whatever else they doing. Trying to send us around the corner on that shit. That ain't nothing big. They got one person, one guy, one girl. They had 100 people. Then we'll look at it. You know, it's hype. Can you see the virtual? Peace, okay. Hey, Rob, if you're coming in the building, man, we just doing a little comedy, little chit chat, 12 o'clock chit chat, man. This is fruits at lunch with the young elder. You wouldn't believe what I done seen. I done seen people steal a lot of money. I done seen people clothesline their boss. Some people on their job, they wish they could clothesline their boss. I done seen people do it. Right? Hey, so what y'all think? What y'all think, man? Hey, drop some questions in the chat, man. We just running it. We just kicking it. You wouldn't believe what I seen. I'm telling you, man. I seen a dog bite a guy right in the crack of his ass. And that guy, hey, I'm gonna tell you, one time when I was in the like 8th grade, there was this dude that was always picking on me, right? This white guy. He was a tall dude up in the 8th grade. He was a quarterback of the football team. But he wasn't picking on me like hit me, and then he was just picking on me like talking shit all the time. So what I did is, and I don't recommend kids to do this at school, man. But I went and got a thumbtack off the teacher's desk, And then I sat in his chair. I knew we had assigned chairs, so I knew what chair he was gonna sit in before class. So I went in, rushed while everybody was in the hallway playing around to the bell ring to go in class. I went on in class, and I got some bubble gum, and then put it on the thumbtack and put it on his chair. And I sat in class in the back waiting till he came in to sit down right on that thumbtack so it can go right in it, right up in his ass. And he came in, he sat down. It's like he paused for a second. He paused. And then he jumped up and said, "Oh!" Now I'm in the back trying to, man, I'm holding my breath. I'm falling off. I'm damn near about to fall off the chair to stop, not to laugh, to let him know I did it. I got him. But the whole time for the rest of the class, and I remember the class was Miss Rivers. Miss Rivers' class at Keyville, it's like an elementary and middle school put together. And he sat down on that thumbtack, and I mean, he hollered like a damn whoo. He said, "Ow!" That thumbtack was in his ass. I saw him when he got up, and he pulled it out. And I said, "Oh shit, man! I really fucked." I was kind of scared a little bit, but I was kind of still like laughing like a month. Like I wasn't laughing like to where you could see, like I was holding it in, like trying, like I almost had to go in the hallway just to laugh hard, man. I said, "I got that dude, man." And he was walking funny for the rest of the day at school, man, because he had got a thumbtack right to his, like the left cheek of his ass. That shit hurt. I'm telling you, man. Don't mess with guys, so you gotta play it smart. You gotta play it smart. You don't go right at a person. You go under the table on their ass. That's how you get a guy back. So for the rest of the year, I'm laughing in my mind. I ain't never tell nobody, but I'm laughing in my mind every time I think about him jumping up off that chair with that thumbtack in his ass. I think about it all the time. And then for the rest of the year, he ain't mess with me because he's embarrassed that the whole class knew that he became the guy that had the thumbtack in his ass for the rest of the year. The guy that got the thumbtack stuck in his ass, he was the talk of the school for the rest of the year. He went, so the energy was taken off him fucking with me and coming out to me. Now it's on him defending his reputation from that thumbtack being in his ass. That's how you do shit, man. You got to reverse the energy. It's about reversing the energy, man, on people. They talk about that in like relationships. They say, when you can reverse the energy, you reverse the energy. Well, they put the energy on you. Oh, you the bad guy. Now they switch it back. Oh, you the bad guy. You got to control that energy. What with the Ashtar Command involved with arresting the elites? Ashtar Command. All right, the Ashtar Command is gonna get arrested for breaking those time laws, going back and messing with Yakub and Hitler now. So they will be arrested. The Ashtar Command that took off and went back to their spot, went back to play tease. So a lot of people got the hell out of here when the police station rolled up. When Nubaru rolled up, the police station. Yeah, I bet he won't mess with me no more. The energy of the rest of the year. Then he even didn't, like most of us went to the same high school too, but he didn't go to that high school because he went to a whole nother high school across town because he didn't want that thumbnail in it. I mean that thumbtack in his ass story to follow. They would have followed him to that same school because the same kids, right? The same kids would have been saying, "That's still that guy that he had a somebody put a thumb tack in his ass." That's that guy. You gotta reverse the energy, man. I seen a whole bunch. I seen like crazy shit. Like I seen a guy one day. My daddy, he was a real gangster, and he went to jail for like 10 years. Then he got out, and then he changed his life around. But like one day we went to the dollar movies. They had a dollar movies down here, and we went in the dollar movies, and we watched a movie, and then we came out. When we came out of the movies, my dad's car had about 2,000 rounds shot through it with AK-47s. So these dudes had 100-round drums and they shot the whole car to where you got to take to get it towed. We had to get it towed. They totaled it out. They totaled this car out with gun rounds while we were sitting in the movies. And we was little kids then, man. We were little kids. Me, my sister, and my brother. We were little kids then. Now imagine if we would have been in that car. They turned his car into Swiss cheese. Said that he played them out of some money, some fake money. Because they was doing that fake money back then. They was doing that fake money. My brother, I didn't see this, but my brother seen it. My brother was in the car with my dad. My dad got shot in the head and survived. Now think about that. With a 357. He got shot with a 357 and lived. He pulled up at a Popeyes chicken, and he had played some guys over there in that area for that fake money. And they was at the Popeyes, and they saw him out there in the car. And then they just walked right up from the back of his car, stuck their gun in the window, put it to his head, and pulled the trigger. But he moved his head forward a little bit. He moved his head forward a little bit, so it just went through the back of his head, and it barely missed his brain and his spinal cord. And he could have died from the blood loss. But my brother was about around maybe 10 or 11, about around this time too. And my dad told him while he was driving home, he said, if I don't make it to the house and I fall off, he told him to take his ID and then go tell him 911 he need help. So my dad was real thug. He drove all the way to the house and then passed out in the front yard. And then my brother ran in the house, got my mama, and then my mama called 911. They took him to the hospital and he lived. He got shot in the back of the it barely missed his brain and his head, the 357 bullet. So my brother seen it. You know what I'm saying? It was ruthless down here, man. I seen a dude that was a demon. And he lived a long time. He got shot like 1,000 different times, and he still lived. That's how you know the devil working with them niggas. This nigga was a killer though, and he killed some old folks because they wouldn't pay him. When they got some old folks that did drugs, crack. They supposed to been paying this dude when they got their check on the 3rd, and then they didn't pay him, so he killed him and got away with it because nobody would tell on him. But somebody ended up later killing him. Somebody dressed up like a woman to kill him. A dude dressed up like a woman. I've seen people dress up like women to murder somebody. At the store, man. At the store. Let me tell you how I go down the hood, man. A lot of people don't know about the hood. There's a lot of some of y'all real street niggas, and y'all come up in the hood. Man, the hood, anything can go. I walked up to the store one day, and some niggas was pit bull fighting right in front of the store, big money, right in front of the store, like right in the Publix on the main street, out there fighting pit bulls, right at the store, in broad daylight. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit, man. The type of store where you can go in and get single cigarettes with food stamps. This is the hood. I'm talking about the real hood, the real block, the real streets. I done seen a lot of money at one time. I done seen people count like 400,000, 500,000, even more than that. Really, I done seen people count like $2-3 million. When I worked at the casino boats. When I worked at the casino boats, I was a security guard. So I had to stand in the cage sometime when they count the money, and they count like $4 million, $5 million cash, $2-3 million cash. That's a lot of money to look at one time. What's the most money you ever seen in your life at one time? Drop it in the chat. Drop the most money you ever seen in your life in the chat. I done seen maybe at least $3.5 million, like at one time in cash. Like on a Saturday night at the casino, especially on holidays. On holidays, I probably done seen more than that, but I know for sure I done seen at least $3.5 million. Because a lot of times they don't tell you how much it is. You just can look at the wraps around it. The backyard, right? The backyard. Yeah, in the backyard, you gotta know what you're doing. You can't go out here faking out here. You can't fake in the streets. Niggas gonna call you. Niggas gonna check. They gonna check you out. They gonna pull your card. They call it pulling your card. And I done seen people get their card pulled. You're going around pretending, acting hard like you a gangster, and then somebody pull your card. I told y'all how Hakeem was gonna come in on the show. Hakeem, let's get us some water. Let's get us some water, Hakeem. Come on. Let's go get us some water. Let's go get us some water. Come on. Hey, so I done seen people going acting hard. I done seen people with guns that ain't gonna shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you how I know people that with guns that ain't gonna shoot. People that's always showing their gun or pulling their gun out, they're the ones that ain't gonna shoot. People who don't know that they ain't got a gun. That's the people that gonna shoot. You got people in the hood. Oh, you want some? Oh, you want some water? Oh, drink some. The people that's always pulling out their gun, flashing it, hold it. See what happened to Jada Young, huh, Hakeem? You see what happened to Hakeem? You see what happened to Jada Young? He got his gun all out, showing that he got 50 shots. And somebody pulled up on him and gave him the asphalt challenge. So not saying I'm not saying that that's upping what happened, but I'm saying you got to be on your P's and Q's when you're going in the streets. And California is bad, like with the gang banging and all that. I done seen a whole bunch of gang banging. A whole bunch of gang banging. I seen the niggas ride from the police and get away. You know what I'm saying? Depending on your city. Drink some. Yeah, we hold on, let me square Hakeem way, man. I told you I was gonna come in the middle of the show. There you go, huh? Get it. Yeah, so I done seen people go to jail and I've seen people go to jail, man, and then they go to court and they plead guilty and they could have got out. They could have beat the case, but they didn't have no money to get no lawyer, or they just didn't have enough information to defend their own self like Tupac Shakur's mother did. That's what I'm gonna tell you about. Black women, Nubian women, and I'm pretty sure Shakur and them knew something about the moral science. And she beat her case, man. She was facing like all the other guys lost because they ain't. Well, how did this woman? Because I told you the women are best scientists. And then you look at if you look at Tupac's mama, she kind of favored Mother Nancy. She had the plat down on the side, right? She probably did have the plat on the side, you know. I never seen her in person, but she beat her case and got out while she was pregnant with Tupac. So you know why they was watching Tupac. Tupac was a potential guy that they you know, like a potential messiah type guy. Even though he ended up getting taking a lot of deals with those Baphomet guys, because when he saw the money and how he was doing, he fell in love with the money. Right? Jimmy Iovine. His name sound like something like he injecting something into your vein. Jimmy Iovine. You know what I'm saying? Iovine. Hey, so hey, you want some more? You gotta go in there and get it yourself. Go in there and get that cup off the table. Get that cup off the table. There you go. Yeah, we back. Take you a drink, Hakeem. Yeah, so you wouldn't believe what I seen, man. Real street shit. I seen some chicks coming up out of a grocery store during Thanksgiving that had turkeys under their skirt. Some big girls. They was in there stealing turkeys. Stealing whole turkeys, man, under their shirt. Some black people. Whole turkeys. You know? I seen Arabs shoot black people down after stealing out of their stuff, stealing a Snickers out of their stuff. Boy stole the Snickers, threatened the dude like he had a gun. Arab come from under the counter, chase him out the store, shooting him. And the dude was running. He shot the dude in the back. The Arab shot the dude in the back. And last time I checked, anybody you shoot somebody in the back, that's some kind of crime right there. That's a higher type of crime. And they let that Arab go. And he did like 3 or 4 people like this and got away with it every time. And still got his store in the same neighborhood. Now, should the Nubians in that community boycott this nigga and don't buy no stuff from his store no more after he shot 3 black people in the back? You know, after he shot 3 black people in the back. What you think about that, bro? That shit crazy. And them Koreans, they cheat people. They cheat people. They cheat black people. They want black people to work for them, work at their hair stores, but they don't want to pay them nothing. They making millions of dollars a day off of your ass going to get some fake hair and fake nails and fake eyelashes, so you can seduce some man out of his money, right? They wear them eyelashes so they can seduce a nigga. Like that's like flattering. They wink their eyes. It's like that Betty Boo effect, the Betty Boo effect, where they can get the ass and the nails and the fake hair and put all this shit on, and that's to trick a nigga out of his money, to check your pockets. How fast to gold dig. But they digging in the wrong place for gold. They ain't digging in the mine, they digging in your pockets. They ain't digging in the mine for the gold, they digging in your pockets. You know what I'm saying? This type of shit that's going on. You wouldn't believe what I seen. I got a cousin. Like I told y'all, this right here, you really like no class. It's just like this comedy, right? Just comedy, just telling you shit, right? So I got this cousin, this female cousin, that she don't got no job, but her job is she's a like some kind of sex magic chick for old men. So every first and the 15th, and like around the first and the third, when the old men get their chick, she go around and she got like her clients. She call them her clients, and she goes over their house and does whatever freaky nasty thing they want to do, and then she down there take their whole chick. They be broke and they calling her like a drug, like it's a drug every month, and she getting these people whole chick, man, old people, and she got like 4 or 5, maybe even 6 clients. And then so one day this dude came to the one day this old man was up there that's like friends of the family or whatever, and it's one of her clients, and he was talking shit, and so she put him on blast, and she said that yeah, you one of my clients, and you know what you like me to do with that deal though. And I was like, everybody was like, oh shit, like what the fuck, like this shit was crazy. Like that shit was crazy. Like she just, I don't want to go into too deep what she was saying, but she put him on blast, and for the rest of the time, everybody was looking at him like, man, this dude, you know, this dude, he sweet. You know what I'm saying? He's sweet. I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I saw a dude while he was at church at prayer meeting pull a gun on a preacher. And then everybody, then they was wrestling them for the gun. Dude, this shit was crazy, man. My cousin Cadaro, like he like one of the bad guys of the family. Cadaro Washington. Not Cadaro. It's Cortez. That's his name. Cadaro is a good one. Cadaro, my cousin Cadaro is a good one. Cadaro Washington. But Cortez Washington, one of my cousins. One day when and Cortez was probably like in the 11th grade when this happened. You wouldn't believe what I seen. The church had like a big one of those big events where they had like a musicians appreciation type night, and they collected like $3,000-4,000, and they took it to the back room and put it like in a like the secretary room for them to count it. Well, when they came to count it, the money was gone, and Cortez is gone. So they came out with Cortez stole the church's money, and you know Cortez been in going to jail back and forth his whole life after that. So that's bad luck. He made bad luck for himself stealing that money for the church, man. I'm telling you, that's what I think. It's just like a lot of good stuff you just don't fuck. Like some of the good stuff you just don't mess with. You just don't mess with certain things, you know. Even though I come to know what I know about church, I would still went steal $4,000 from the church, man, and not just any church. Everybody in there like your family. So this is money that like going towards the family. Like if somebody in the family need to pay their rent that's old, don't got Social Security or something, the church help them out because it's a family church, like 200-300 members, all cousins, uncles, nieces, and nephews. Right, but he stole a $4,000, and ever since then he been in jail. He in jail right now, and that was like in when we was in high school. You know what I'm saying? So like that's a long time ago because I graduated in 04. And I think he was supposed to be in the same, Cortez is supposed to be in the same grade as me, or one grade under me. So I think when I was in the 12th, he was in the 11th. But Cortez been going to jail his whole life ever since then. So y'all think that he brought bad luck stealing that $4,000 from the church? Some things you just don't fuck with, man, you know? And the church is one of them. Like you don't go in there stealing my money with the church, man. From like old people and shit, man. To me, I got them. I love old people, and I love young like babies, young people, because the babies they need. I love anybody that need help. I like helping people. So old folks sometimes they need help, so I like helping them. And in exchange they might give you some Jews from they gold mine, because a lot of old people got a gold mine. They live to be that old. You got to have a gold mine to live to be that old, and you know, especially if you got like, you know, they got it set up to where they whatever they did their whole life is taking care of them now. So you know they got to have a gold mine to make it in this world. You know, 60 years, 50 years. You know, so I like helping old people, and I like helping young people. That's why they call me the young elder. You know what I'm saying? So I got both sides of the field, young and the old. I hung around nothing but old people growing up. They always said I got an old soul. You know, I like old style music, like the blues and stuff. Uh, yeah, yo, I know Cortez from. He was cool, but he was. Yeah, see, Cortez, my cousin Cortez, and then he was from 60, rolling. He was a rolling 60 Crip. So I got cousins that's blood, cousins that's rolling 60 Crips, cousins that's Hoovers. Uh, some of the washes is turning into bloods. So, but yeah, but man, I'm gonna tell you what I done seen. I'm gonna tell you, I got a cousin. He a blood. He a 5'9" blood, and this dude dressed like a dude out of colors. He wear red beads on his head. He wear a red dicky suit, red undershirt. Shit, his socks may be red and his drawers may be red. That's how much he was down with this blood guy. This dude came to church one day. Sir Jedrick Washington. That's my cousin name, Sir Jedrick Washington, but his nickname they call him B-Lo. B-Lo. He's a blood to the heart, 5'9" blood, straight out of Compton type blood. Hey, this nigga got up in front of the church one day and gave a testimony about Jesus Christ. And the whole time he was talking about gangbang. He said that
Jesus Christ saved my life on 5-9 blood. He said, man, that's on 5-9 blood, dog. And man, I changed because of Jesus. That's on 5-9 blood. Everything he said, everything he said, like the testimony he gave, every sentence at the end of it, that's on 5-9 blood. In the front of the church, man. Tell you, you wouldn't believe the shit that I was saying. You wouldn't believe. You wouldn't believe it. And this same cousin, later on, a couple years later, is the one I saw hit his other cousin with a pole in the eye, in the eye, and damn near killed him at the top shop, man. I'm telling you, you wouldn't believe the shit that I've seen, right? I've seen some people get caught stealing, and then they be in shock when they like the person say, the person come back and say, hey man, go ahead, give me my $25 back. I saw you take it out the register. I got you on camera. When somebody say they got you on camera and they know you did it, they get you ready to the real. How do you handle it? You know what I'm saying? I've seen niggas go out like that. Right about Islam. Oh yeah, Islam, David Williams. We kin people, man. Williams, we kin people. We all, matter of fact, we all kin people. But the Williams, we go back to the ancient Egyptians. We ancient Egyptians. With a name like David Williams, that's a very good name. That means you're a friend of God, a friend of the elves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's just one, man. It's just so much shit, man. And then I seen some beautiful stuff when I started going overseas and going to other like the islands and shit. I started seeing how beautiful the earth is. You know, the earth is a beautiful place. Some of the waters, the blue waters, it's like a healing factor in that water. You know, I didn't see, and everywhere I went, I seen Nubians there. Everywhere I went around the world, I seen Nubians there, and I was like, damn, Nubians, they live here. They made it to this land. In the Caribbeans, in the Bahamas, and Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. I went to Hades. I went to Puerto Rico, Hades. I went to Grand Turk Island. I went to where else did I go? Jamaica, Puerto Rico, Bermuda. Uh, these different places, all Nubians there. All Nubians living there, natives to the land. So what are they saying, man? I tell you, what are they saying, man? Everywhere I went, I seen Nubians. I'm talking about, man. We went to an island in the middle of the damn ocean called Grand Turk, and man, there was Nubians living on that island. It was like a small island. I was like, man, how the hell niggas get in the middle of nowhere out here, man? This is the middle of fucking thousands of miles of ocean, just a fucking a little bitty island in the middle. It's probably like no bigger than less than probably like about 40 miles wide in diameter, the island. And there's niggas there that's native to that land. I'm like, man, how the hell niggas get here? If niggas came on, but they brought them on some slave ships and dropped them off there, man, come on, man, stop playing. These niggas is here. Niggas is all over the planet. Niggas is on every piece of it's probably. I would be surprised if you drive in the middle of the ocean, it's a rock out there, just a little bitty rock. It may be a nigga standing on that motherfucker, man. It might be a nigga standing out there. That's how much niggas is around the world. You know, they mad about that. They went to the moon. Niggas was on back of the moon. They're like, man, nigga, how do you niggas get back on the back of the moon? No, we just and niggas reply, man, we just been here chilling. We've been here chilling for a while. We've been here chilling for a while on back dog side of the moon. Niggas go to Mars, niggas on Venus, niggas on Saturn. I mean, you can't get around. We have Grand Turk, right? Island, very beautiful, right? Right, Lady Isle. And then you saw Nubians there. Nubians there. I was like, man, damn. Nubians here. It was some Nubians there was playing the music and shit. I was like, man, this is Caribbean. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you the most like Grand Turk is real pretty, right? Like it's like it might be the top number one prettiest place I've been. But the most I'm gonna tell you another spot that's pretty. Um um the Virgin Islands. I went to the Virgin Islands and man, they got some beaches out there that just oh man, breathtaking. The food, the people, I saw a lot of Jamaicans in saw a lot of Jamaicans in the Virgin Islands, right? And I saw the Hindu mix. Now that I think about it, I go back and I see the Hindu mix. I see the Seminole Indians there, the Seminole people that I was seeing. I'm talking about third world countries, man. Jamaica food, it's food they grow everywhere. Like everybody got fruit trees, banana trees. You can eat bananas till your head fall off over it. Jamaica. Yeah, Costa Rica. We been there. We've been there. We've been to Costa Rica, Puerto Rico. We've been to Hades. We've been to Saint Grand Turk, the Virgin Islands, Jamaica, Bahamas. Um, I've been all over the United States because I was in the military. I was going all over the United States. Like, so I've been to like Washington. Uh, man, but you know something? I ain't never been to California, man. I never been to California. I went to Washington State in Seattle, in Idaho, in Montana. I ain't even been to Wyoming. I've been to Wyoming, Nebraska. I've been in a lot of states, but I haven't been to California. Uh, Went to Atlanta, North Carolina, South Carolina, New York, Baltimore, Chicago. Been to Chicago before. Been to St. Louis. Some people ain't never left out of their. Hey, you might be believe it, man. But some people never left out of their own city. That's crazy, ain't it? They like 40 years old, never left out of their own city, man. That's crazy to me. If you never left out of your own city, you never been to nowhere in your own United States. Like some people, the closest they ever been from Louisiana is to Dallas or to Houston. They never been to Atlanta. They never been to Orlando. Orlando is one of the most beautiful places in America. Orlando, Miami. So like I wouldn't probably move there now because I know what the map gonna look like. But that's a nice, beautiful spot. Uh, Now they say Beverly Hills, Beverly Hills and California areas like that on some of the beach areas, but I never been to California, so that's one of my goals to knock off my list to go to Cali and check out what they got going out there, man. Um, yeah. Now I know Virginia Beach. I lived there for a while. I lived in Richmond, Virginia. So Richmond is nice. It's just good that, man, I'm telling you, when you when you move to another city, it's like a fresh start. It's like you getting another landscaping. It's another type of energy, man. It's another type of energy when you move to another spot. But some people never been out of their own damn state. You never been out of your own state. Some people never been out of their own state, man. So if you get a chance to take your kids on a vacation or somewhere, man, before everything change, you might want to do that. Take them out of the city, state, man, to another state. Now they making it hard with all the new stuff that's going on. But take your kids on a place. Take them out of the country. Uh, like we plan a trip to. We planning a trip. I might set up a group trip so people can go with us in the chat. We might set it up, but I know we're going on a family. We're going on a family vacation in October. Uh, but I think we're going to the Bahamas. I want to say Jamaica. I think we're going on the Jamaica one this time. The cruise, my whole family, the Washington family, and the Williams and the Birds. They are going together. So everybody's going. It's gonna be like about 200 people on this cruise, and we've been paying. Everybody been paying on it for a while. We used to do it every year. My family go on a cruise every year. Take the kids, let them have fun, and once you go out of the country, you see that it's different in other places than it is in the country. I think we being perpetuated with some type of energy over here to keep us down. But once you go out the country and you get in the water and you eat the food and you just hang out with the people and you listen to they play number positive music all day on the cruise, like Caribbean type Jamaica like that. that Bob Marley, positive vibration, yeah. So they jamming it all day, and so it's like a good, it's really good. Or you ain't gotta get on a cruise. You can just go to Disney World or to some a beach and just get in the water and let that salt water hit your body and start pulling out some of the negative toxins. Because ocean water pull out negative toxins out your body. Ocean water pull out negative toxins out your body. So if you go get in the water, if you live close to a beach, take advantage of that. Get in the ocean and for 30 or 40 minutes. And it takes like 30 minutes and it drains the negative energy out of your body from the bottom of your feet, from your pores. Uh, they put chlorine in pools instead of the salt water. The salt water is what's got the healing effect to it, the ionic charge. So I seen some beautiful places. The most beautiful place probably was Grand Turk in the Virgin Islands. Jamaica's the same. Bahamas the same. Bahamas is beautiful too. Like it's hard to decide. Those are top 5 places. Those islands. Those are top 5 places. But I know I like it. I'm gonna tell you, in the Virgin Islands, it wasn't really different from America. It was like America on an island. So they got the same things, the same exact stores that they got over in America. They got them over in the Virgin Islands. They got CVS. They got Walmart. They got Burger King, McDonald's, all of fast food restaurant, Pizza Hut. They got the same exact shit. They got the same exact shit over there. And when we got over there, it was like, man, it's like America, but it's just on the island. Oh yeah, Bahamas too. Bahamas, uh, Puerto Rico. It's got America's in, like it's one of them. It's connected as part of America, but it don't got the same. I don't know if it was just the area we was at. It don't got the same type of restaurant. Everything is all like real deal Holyfield storefront type stores. Like they might be out there. It may be chickens running around, and then you walk up and say, "Hey man, let me get one of them chickens, roasted chickens." And then he said, "All right, coming right up." He grabbed one of the chickens right off the ground, wring his neck, chop his head off, pluck him right there in front of you, fried rotisserie him up right there. That's the type of shit you see going on in Puerto Rico. It's like third world country over there. And we was over there the whole time. We had to have armed security guards because the people robbed tourists over there in Puerto Rico. So we had to have armed security guards following us around. The police followed us around everywhere we went, so we didn't get robbed. And everybody was riding on mopeds. Montego Bay, yeah, Montego Bay in Jamaica, right? Beautiful. I'm talking about beautiful, man. I'm talking about that water, like the food. I love, like, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? I probably like the Jamaica above all of them because of the food and the culture. The culture is more like right there in your, like we didn't get a chance to experience the culture like in Puerto Rico. It's like they rushed us off the boat and rushed us back on. We was only there for like 8 hours. But like in Jamaica, it's like the culture is there, like the food, the beer, the people, the authentic, the rawness. It's in Jamaica, man. The rawness. You know, I felt more comfortable. Like I ain't feel like comfortable in Puerto Rico. I liked the beach that we went to. The beach was pretty, but I felt more at home in Jamaica. I felt more like I could actually come over here and live. Like get my bread up, come over here, get me a spot, set up me a little business, and then mingle, make friends with a couple people. That's what I like about my people. Like over in America, it's a lot of black people that ain't that friendly. I like a lot of Nubians that ain't that friendly. But in other places, when you come from America, it's like you can make a lot of friends real fast with good people, and they'll show you the ropes, and you can actually probably make money, hooking up with them. Hey, sign right. You had fun in Jamaica. Then, it's just the culture. Is just they got the same like restaurant like KFC things like that. Up in especially like in Kingston. But I'm talking about like the people and the energy in Jamaica is it's like it's Like it's like a drug. It was like a drug to me when I was over there, like in like drawing it in, drawing the energy in, like just going around, uh, hollering at the young cats, like the young cats around, like that was our age on the beach, and they out there doing their thing, like to get the coconuts, the real made coconut shit, the coconut rum. But the best, like I had coconut rum from Jamaica, but it wasn't better than that coconut rum from Puerto Rico. That's the best the Puerto Rico got the best coconut rum I ever tasted in my life. Jamaica had got some good stuff. They had some whole bunch of different types of drinks, but that coconut rum from Puerto Rico though, with the hand drawn palm trees on it, the black and white bottle, man, that joint there is like it's like no other. It's a way different type of thing. I'm telling you, man. So make sure you don't sit around and stay in your state the whole time. Take you a vacation. Go see some places. Go go to other states and look around and study some shit about their history. You know, you got to do things like that to because it relieves stress. It relieves stress. I'm telling you, man. You go on a cruise or you go to another island. You're like when you come back, you will feel like the stress that got released from being in that ocean water and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It relieves stress when you go out of state and go to a week, 2 weeks at another in another area. That ain't your normal area. Like if you from down south, go to New York for a week, see how the culture is lit. It does something to you. But if you go to an island, they got the most relaxation was in the island. I'm telling you. Like it was a good deal. Hey, yeah, you visit Mississippi, right? See, Mississippi ain't really much to see. I'm gonna tell you that. Hey, Mississippi still country like Louisiana. We still country down here. Like in Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana, we all still country. We still in the 1900s. We ain't in the 2000s yet. Like cities like Chicago, Dallas, New York, they didn't already moved up to the 2000s. So you may see something crazy like I know Las Vegas is in 2000. You may see something crazy like a pool hanging out the side of a building, some shit like that. You ain't gonna see that in Louisiana. You ain't gonna see that in Mississippi and Alabama. Now I ain't gonna lie, Mobile, and Pensacola, Florida, like the area when you're going down to Mobile, Alabama. It is like if you're a water type being, Mobile is got a lot of water down there. It's a real Mobile is like a water like a Gulf, like down by the Gulf. So it's real beautiful in Mobile. I like Mobile, Alabama. If you've been through Mobile, for the people that's in Alabama. Mississippi is certain areas too at the Gulf. It looked nice, but Mobile was nice. Mobile, I like it because they got the cruise ships down in Mobile, Alabama. So if I had to move to, I probably wouldn't move to Mobile because I know what the map gonna look like with the Mississippi River going 50 miles wide. We're gonna do a tape about that called the new map of the new world map. The new world map. We're gonna do a tape about that. That one reason I was a boat. Yeah, you wanted a boat. Oh yeah, you live in Mobile, Cornelius. You live in Boatmill. I mean, Mobile. Mobile is kind of nice out there. It's places all over that's nice, but you just got to get out of it. Like I'm telling you, man, you can go like it does something to you by just staying in your city all your life or your state all your life and never going anywhere. It don't give you no like it don't give you no enthusiastic to want to branch out or do something bigger. You want to do something bigger, even if you do stay in your city all your life. If you get a chance to go outside of your city to other places, it makes you want to. When you come back to your city, it makes you want to do better. It make you want to say, man, I want to do that again. I want to do that, keep doing it. It's like a rush for me to go to Jamaica or to go to. Well, I can't wait to go back. So I gotta save up my money. I gotta hustle hard, and I could go back. And the next time, I'm gonna do it bigger than I did it. The next time, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna be going to more places. I'm gonna ride to go on the little safari trips and shit on a horseback rides. I'm gonna do more shit next time. Cause I'm telling you, when I went on the first time we went, I only had $300, and I really didn't do on a cruise and stuff like that. You really don't need that much money unless you're gonna be buying stuff when you got the boat. Cause on the boat, you eat everything free. I'm talking about anything you want all night long. They got it. Salad. I'm talking about anything you can think of. They got it all night long on the boat, man, for free. You get up and get ice cream in the middle of the night. That's when I was chubby fat boy. Then I was going to get all that ice cream. The first time I went, man, I was going to get ice cream all night. They got chocolate mixed with the vanilla ice cream. Oh man. Then it's the yogurt kind without the sugar type jar. Man, let me go crazy on this shit. We getting all that mucus. I was eating all that mucus. Tearing it up on that boat. Right? You see some shit, man. You go outside and go in the ocean, you see some shit. It changed your life. It changed your kid life. Your people life when they go on certain, like I'm the type of person who got a big heart, so I like to save up money, save up enough money. No, you can't get this. I like to save up a lot of money, so I wish I had a lot of money so I can take everybody on this cruise. All y'all. So y'all can all experience it, man. It's an experience you will never forget when you go outside of your country to a island or a nice place like Montego Bay, Jamaica. Kingston, like kind of like hood though. So certain parts of Kingston is hood. Real street shit. But I noticed there ain't that many devils. We told you, God, we told you that that in America this is a place where a whole bunch of demons is. So when you go outside of America, you see the energy is different. It's different outside of America because of the ain't that many demons everywhere else like it is in America. That's a lot. It's always somebody scheming and scamming over here in America. You can get schemed and scammed in other places too, but in America it's always non-stop. Like anytime, anywhere you turn, you get scammed and schemed. But I'm about to get off, man. This right here was the evening class, and we just really was kicking it with you, telling you what we seen, and then sharing stuff with you. Tonight we're gonna get invited to a more formal class where we're gonna talk and chill. So I'm about to get off. We love you all. And you want to show some love, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. If they don't send you a notification every day from us, come back and check with us because we drop something every day.